Current time is 11:49, Tuesday, June 16th. Officially, this is day 2. Unofficially, it's around day 9. You know how we do. We checked off all the boxes today. For studying scripture, I came back to Matthew. I'll start with each parable I see in Matthew. My understanding gets worse and worse, but I know these dots are going to start connecting here very soon. Today, I shared a verse out of Matthew 22, verse 14. For many are invited, but few are chosen. The opening of chapter 22 is the parable of the wedding banquet. The parable goes, a father is inviting all of his people to come enjoy his son's wedding. People who are always in their Bible, you know exactly what this wedding symbolizes, who the father, the son, the wedding, all of that, right? But at the end of the chapter, there's a man who is in attendance of the wedding, but he's wearing the wrong clothes. And the father gets him up out of there. I think this is talking about, like, through Jesus, we all have access to God's love, his glory, his grace. But if you don't step correctly, you're not going to be able to enjoy it like the rest of us. This last line, for many are invited, but few are chosen, it reminded me of everybody who's ever prayed for me, anybody who's ever taken a step in pushing me in the right direction. So I share this out to a couple of my friends. Issued another thank you in for bringing me to the light. I finished the rest of the chapter after that. I think I'm nearing the end of Matthew, and I know there's a lot ahead, but we're going to push through. Gym session wasn't too bad today. The lat pull down machine was broken, so I had to switch up some of the exercises. What we may do, we hit all the muscle groups in the back. I think my form might be off, so if you got any tips or tricks, please let me know. And that's across the board. If I say anything in a spirit of food, body, how I'm feeling, I'm really trying to work on my listening skills. So today's meals were essentially a repeat of yesterday. 2 eggs and 2 slices of turkey bacon in the morning. Did some snacking on fruits and vegetables throughout the day. I finished the rest of the guac. This is how it looked like yesterday. This is what it looks like now. That helped me over for most of the day. Just had my last meal like 20 minutes ago, and I had salmon, shrimp, fries, broccoli. Did better at hitting my protein goals today, and actually here's the protein powder I'd be using. And of course, we're never gonna miss out on water. Read a couple more chapters out of The Empire of Silence today. I want to finish this book by this weekend. My reading bone has slowed up here a little bit, but once I get through this one, I know I'm gonna be firing on all cylinders again. I got my video up. I was playing around with adding more songs and then actually talking with silence behind me. The whole goal of getting this camera and filming for YouTube was to make things more cinematic. Right now, I've only played with one shot, one angle to do my vlogs. So that cinematic movie feel isn't there yet, especially because I don't even color grade this. But more to come, especially when I get more lighting equipment and some more tripods and C-stands and all that good stuff. How I'm feeling. I'm tired. Granted, it's almost midnight, but it's weird because if the tasks of 75 aren't planned out, then I spend a lot of time doing those tasks. For example, meal prep. If I make food daily, then there's extra time needed to wash dishes, season the food, to prep the food, clean the food, all that good stuff. I'm doing that daily. But on the flip side, if I were to do this all in one go, I'm gonna get sick of eating the same thing over and over again. It's like there's a fine tightrope I gotta walk. Half of it, or maybe most of it, is like just picking up your daily cross. But I know at the end of the day, to go the distance, I gotta make things easy for me to replicate. I'm just tired of having to navigate that balance. But I'm blessed to be in this position to even accomplish something like this without jeopardizing work, without jeopardizing relationships. A lot of people don't got this privilege. So many reasons to succeed, no good ones to stop. And that's all I really wanted to say tonight. This has been therapeutic in a sense, but I am thinking about starting therapy again. And on that note, I'm finna close. All right, I'm finna get some sleep. I'll see you later.